So, what should we do before we die? In a human perspective, this question is hard to answer, as people do not wish to die yet. But if this question is necessarily needed to be answered, then the answer to that question is within yourself. What you want to do before you die is your wish, and what you really want to do. But if we are to think in a way that this question has to be answered logically, then according to Deborah L. Jacobs from Forbes, 1. Find something to enjoy every day. This type of action refers to finding something you enjoy and do every day. 2. Make a bucket list. A bucket list refers to the things you want to do in your life. And by accomplishing all the tasks in the bucket list, you may have accomplished great things in your life, even if it's nonsense. And 3. Tell friends and family that you love them, to show them love and express them. The answer from Forbes are nothing but just a suggestion on what you should do. So to the answer of what should we do before we die is to do the things what we really want to do and accomplish it. Meaning, the answer for that question is within yourself already. So that is what should we do before we die. Next, kinds of freedom of a human person. There are a lot of freedom, a type of freedom of a human person. But the freedom that I will mention for today's video is I am going to mention that are just the basic, like the physical freedom, psychological freedom, and moral freedom. So what is physical, psychological, and moral freedom? Physical freedom refers to the absence of any physical restraint. The person is free to move wherever he or she goes. So as the explanation says, so physical freedom is basically the ability to move wherever you want to be without any physical restraint, like chains if I have to be ready. So next is psychological freedom. It's also called the freedom of choice. This person performs action that he considers right and wise. So according to his own thinking or justice that he believes, physical freedom is also the freedom of choice. So it is the person's choice to whether the action is considered right and wise. But to consider what is right and wise is also basically freedom of mind, which is what you really think about something and what it is. So lastly is moral freedom. So moral freedom refers to as a freedom of manner that upholds human dignity and goodness. The person is not an object of others' freedom, meaning the moral freedom refers to the matters that upholds human dignity. I just repeated the answer, but what I really want to say is that moral freedom is the things or the freedom which tells you who you are as a human being. So that is my answer. Thank you.